Kumite. We don't say pause over here because it seems very homophobic. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and the final destination. I'm gonna go early because it's my radio station and I can get away with it. Oh yeah, it is 7:57 Eastern Standard Time, 6:57 Central, and this is the sound of coffee. I'm your host, Thomas Bishop. I had that vid. Jersey, go on. Oh, it's better. Better get out of here. I got dogs all over here. They don't want to see me shine. My dogs don't want to see me shine. You know what I mean? My dogs don't want to see me shine. So, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Give me a second. Banner, get out of here, man. Get out of here. What do you want? Here. Come in, sit down, and shut up. Sorry about that, y'all. That was me being a responsible dog owner. If you don't get out of my face, why you in my face, man? Get out my face. Yes, that's me being I thank you, George, over in the YouTube chat. I am on the mend. The aches in the bones are gone. As you can tell, I still have a little bit of congestion. And I'm probably gonna have it for a hot minute. Because I had that fire in them Rona. I had that fire in that Rona. Yes. There's a funny, yes, the dog wants in on the podcast. Yes, the dog wants in on the radio show this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, is Jay Thomas in the house. That's my sister. Her first name is really difficult for me to say, and I don't want her to think that I'm making fun of her. I just don't know. Jay Thomas, I love you, girl. I love you. You my sister. Don't ever think otherwise. But yeah, Blue with the first time here, but I've been following you for a while. Thank you over in the YouTube chat. So we have a simple goal this morning. I'd like to see 50,000 likes on TikTok. Let me get a couple hundred likes over on YouTube. I know I probably won't get anything over on Instagram. I don't know why. They just don't like me. But yeah, I had that Rona. And I'm still in the process of recovering. I was walking around here with my mask on. You know what I mean? So still got a little congestion. My body's better. That first couple of days, it was like lead in my bones. I was like, I don't even want to play no more. Why? I don't even want to play no more. It hurt. Like it wasn't even just regular hurt. It hurt. You know what I mean? Like it was painful. It was ugly up in the streets. Wife was all mad at me. She was like, because I tried to do some of the advice that a bunch of people said, and my wife's like, well, I'll get that stuff for you, but not that. I'm not going to get that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So, hey, DT over in the TikTok chats, don't call me that. Don't call me that. The Rona man? No, I'm not the Rona man. But in a couple of days that I was down, I did get a chance to watch a bunch of stuff. And I would like to first start the show off by saying Donald Trump's a deadbeat. Donald Trump's a straight up deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump does not believe in the concept of paying his bills. He really doesn't. The bruv, angry IT nerd over in the YouTube chats. Oh, he's also the mod over here, so don't think y'all slick. If I see any Trump 2024 stuff in there, I don't even have to say nothing. My mods will handle it. But yeah, Donald Trump doesn't pay his bills. He doesn't. All right? He goes and has these rallies in these cities. And then he doesn't pay. Yeah, deadbeat some of my bitch. I saw a video this morning where I now understand why Donald Trump doesn't go to places like, Los Angeles or places in Texas, or he only goes to places like Billings, not even Billings, Montana. He goes to Bozeman, Montana. All right, it's because Donald Trump has not paid these cities for these rallies. He's always talking about. Thank you, Ito over in the YouTube chats, the literal tax evader. Yes, he goes to these cities, and they foot them a bill like for you gotta have an escort. Okay, you need money for the escort. Then there's the place. Well, you have to pay a certain amount of money. Okay, they pay that. They're supposed to pay that. The seating. Then there's the direction of traffic and all of this other stuff. It costs cities thousands of dollars to let this some biscuit eater come into their town, right? Donald Trump doesn't pay him. Like, dead ass. Oh my goodness. Sankofa in the house. 30 seconds at the NRA. Yes. Yes, you do. So it's like, this man comes to your town, brags about these rally sizes, only to then short your town and bone the hell out. Kind of shit. What is that? What is that? My rally sizes are so big. Yeah, you ain't paying for them, you raggedy bastard. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Listen, there's supposed to be a financial advantage to having a big event in your town. It's supposed to be. Give you an example. The WWE. Okay? When World Wrestling Entertainment shows up in your town, it's not just money for them, it's money for the city. Now, they have filmed Raw and SmackDown in Kansas City several times. I've been downtown when it's actually happened. Traffic is just built up. You know what I mean? Just people are just coming in. You got the big buses. You see some of the wrestlers going out and getting stuff and stuff like that. So the WWE makes money. But what they also do is they pay their bills. So they can keep coming back to this town to make that money. Could you imagine if they filmed a Raw here, didn't pay Kansas City, and they boned out and then tried to come back? Kansas City could be like, hey, oh, what's up on this bill? This bill. Like, hey, man, you owe us $50,000. So WWE makes sure that they pay for this before they come in because they know they're going to make money while they're there. People are going to buy merchandise. There's the seating and all this other good stuff. People are going to pay for autographs and things like that. So they know they're going to make the money back. They just get, hey, we're going to need about, I don't know, $75,000 worth of, cops and stuff like that. So we'll pay you $75,000. Make sure we got the stuff. Okay, when we come back, we'll do the same thing. Donald Trump goes to these towns and is like, nah, you wanted me in here for free. Like, no, hell no. There's no entertainment to a Trump rally. I'm sorry, there isn't. Hey, y'all remember them little white girls that was singing Donald Trump will know how to make America great again? Remember that? Remember them little girls? The 4 little white girls was on there? Enemies of freedom. Hey, Dark Luscious Camaro is in the chats over at TikTok. She is running for a seat on the city council in her town of Texas. Please go over to her, go to her TikTok page. It's called Dark Luscious Camaro. Don't ask me why she calls herself that. That's just kind of cool, though. A Dark Luscious Camaro, as opposed to a light unluscious Camaro, I guess. But her name is Dark Luscious Camaro. Go and check her out. If you can donate to her campaign, please do so. We need her type of blue in any office, whether it's local, state, or federal. All right, so go over there. Make sure you guys give her some donations. Also, before I forget, tomorrow, Brett Cross is hosting an all-day live, or pretty much an all-day live, to raise funds. Brett Cross and his wife lost their precious little boy, Uzi, in the Uvalde shooting. I'm going to try to stop in just to give him some love, but if you can go to Brett Cross's page, they do have like a GoFundMe or something. Go over there and please donate. They are they're in really financial dire straits. Brett Cross is a friend. Brett Cross is a brother. Brett Cross is a villain. He's in this guild of ours, and I want to make sure that we are helping him out because the loss him and his wife have suffered. No parent should ever have to go through what they've had to go through, and they've done everything they can fighting to keep Uzi and the other children and teachers that died that day, keeping their memory alive. They have gone to Washington, D.C. and things of that nature. Please go over to their page. If they have a GoFundMe, please donate what you can. Let's get them in a better place. Because like I said, the fight that they're fighting is probably one of the most noble fights you will ever see in your life. They are fighting for the memory of their little boy and the other children and teachers that were lost in Uvalde that day. So, like I said, I will stop by tomorrow and I will make sure to, if I had the funds, I'm gonna go ahead and donate. I don't have them right now, but who knows? Tomorrow might be something totally different. But I'm at least gonna go over there, show my support, show my love, because I love them both very, very dearly. And I told him we're brothers now. I told him that from day one. I said we are brothers now because, and that's Uzi's my little nephew. Simple as that. So I'm part of your family, you're part of mine. So, but so back to Donald Trump being a deadbeat. So this is the part I don't understand though. Oh my goodness, Letitia, over in the YouTube chats, I am feeling, like I said, I still got the stuffy nose, but my body feels better. That's why I wore one of my smaller t-shirts, make it look like I got muscles. I'm actually going to start working out because I need to start BSing. I need to stop BSing. I really do need to stop BSing. Let's get them likes up over there on TikTok. Let's get some love over here in YouTube. Let's do this, man. So Donald Trump doesn't pay his bills, but he brags about the size of his rallies. I do genuinely have a question for all of you Trump supporters. Yes, I do watch. Hey, DJ. Yes, I do watch WWE. I watch WWE, New Japan. I watch wrestling. Period. I literally watch wrestling. Period. But so he brags about the size of his rallies. So here's the question that I have for Trump supporters. Here's the question I have. How good in business is he? And I know there's gonna be some people that have had a rally at his town that went and said, "Oh my God, I love it so much. He was great. He made America great again just by coming into my town." He also stiffed it. He also stiffed your town. There's a good, strong possibility Donald Trump didn't pay his bill when he was there. A strong possibility of this. Very strong. He didn't pay his bill. So how great did he make America if he can't even pay his bill in your own damn town? What kind of crap is that? Like, seriously, the man does not pay his bills. He doesn't. Like, that right there should be your clearest indication of whether or not you want this man as president of the United States. Crooked Hillary and Sleepy Joe, they paid their bills. When they had rallies in towns, they paid their bills. Do you know why? Because that's what the leader of the freaking free world is supposed to do. Donald Trump out here just stiffing everybody. Like, Donald Trump is the sort of cat that would go, you say, "Hey man, we're going to dinner." All right, I'll go to dinner with you. You go to dinner and he wants the oysters and the lobsters and the stuff. You look at him like, damn, bro, man, balling. He balling his ass off. And then when it comes time for the bill, he's in the bathroom and then he leaves. That sort of guy he is. Oh, before I go any further, this show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com, baby. Pick yourself up the hottest, freshest, newest, most delicious smelling candle I think I've ever smelt. And that's saying something because I can't really smell anything right now, but I can definitely remember smelling this candle. It's called Villainous. It's inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. $18. $18, he says. Yes, it costs you $18 to have the smell of a villain in your house. Ladies, burn it, burn it responsibly. There's only one of me, and I'm fragile of body but strong in spirit, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so go to glitterwix.com and check it out. The other thing that is happening now is that Trump has leaned in on the idea that Kamala Harris stole an idea. And his supporters are on TikTok and on YouTube and all over the site saying the same thing. Because Kamala Harris yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, I wouldn't know I was knocked out, but I think it was yesterday, said that she would like to remove taxes on tips. Like a salary that you get, yeah, fine, tax that. But the tips should not be taxed. Sounds like a great idea, right? Well, Donald Trump is saying that he said it first. Okay. Hey, Donald, excuse me, Donald! You said it first, buddy. There you go. I know that's what you wanted. And the Harris Walls campaign will not do it, but I will. You did it. You did it first, bro. What's happening? Black cabinet education is in the TikTok chat. Do y'all know how honored I be when Lloyd shows up in here? Lloyd is an educated man. And I say F a lot. And Lloyd is my friend. So I need y'all to understand, I got friends. I do. Lloyd's one of the most educated black men I know. And I'm over here using it. I drop F-bombs like accidental. You know what I mean? You remember Americans lost some nukes? That's me. I'm the plane that flies over with F-bombs in it, and I just keep losing them. So I have friends, and they like me. And I like them, and that's the craziest part. Lloyd is smart as hell, and he's my friend. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like, damn, I never thought I had some friends in high school. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't stupid. But, like, I really got friends now, man. That's wild as hell. Hold on. Angry Sid. Yeah, accidental. Yes. Y'all don't understand, man. Lloyd knows he was in the Army. It is hard. It is hard not to use that F word. That is a versatile word. That is a versatile word. That word goes well with anything. It is the secret seasoning sauce of curse words. You can make a whole paragraph using just the F word. And one day, actually, when my book View from a Villain comes out, you will see that. I'm gonna do a whole paragraph. I'm gonna do an entire paragraph. Actually, I might do an entire page using the F word and every variation therein. Call it a challenge to myself. But yes, the book is still coming, ladies and gentlemen. Views of a Villain. I was supposed to have it out this November, but life and grandkids. So, but Views of a Villain will be coming out. It'll be coming out soon. Put it down. It'll be coming out soon. So, like, seriously, I got friends that like me, and I'm over here dropping F-bombs and stuff. It's a person, place, and a noun. Yes, Ito over in the YouTube chat got it right. Yes. So, back to Donald Trump. Yes, Donald Trump, you came up with an idea that Kamala Harris, I won't say stole, I'll just say she used because it's kind of smart. Woohoo! Donald came up with an idea, y'all. Woohoo! Raise the roof for Donald Trump's no tax on tipping idea. Woohoo! Here, Donald, I even do the dance for you because I feel better now. This time last week, I wouldn't have. Woohoo! Donald Trump, woohoo, came up with an idea. And Kamala Harris said, yes, I like that idea. I too will say this. He is really mad about this. What are you mad about? What the hell are you mad about? You don't think other people have thought this same thing? Duh. Listen, I have always said this. Bartenders, waitresses, things of that nature. They start off at getting a job at $2.35 an hour to begin with, which is lower than minimum wage. We ain't even giving them minimum wage. We ain't even giving them minimum wage. We giving them $2.39, $2.45, $3 an hour. Okay. That's a problem in and of itself. But then they get tips because they give great service or the drink was just so magnificent and whatever. Somebody will give them a $5, a $10, a $25, a $100 tip, whatever. Then they got to turn around and get taxed on that too? What the hell? So one of these things is not like the other. They'll make more in tips than they make per hour on their damn job. But you want to tax them both times. No. Tips should be tax-free if we're going to work it like this. Their ass out here. Could you imagine tell somebody I'm the bartender at the hottest club in New York City? How much you make an hour? $4. Excuse me? Plus tips. And they tax that too. That shit is AIDS. Let them people live for the love of Pete. Damn. But Donald Trump is mad because Kamala Harris said it. I'm sorry, Donald. Was she not supposed to use her eyes and ears? Was she not supposed to talk to people who have been bartenders before? Or waitresses? I mean, really? Was she not supposed to talk to them and go, hey, you guys getting taxed on your tips? Yes! At like 45%. Plus we got to break the owners off some money. That ain't right. I think that should be different. Like, seriously, I think that should be different. I think you shouldn't have to be taxed on that. There. That's my idea. Donald Trump's like, ain't said it first. What do you want, a biscuit? Who cares? Who cares who said it? It's the fact that it was said and it should be done there. But I made an analogy while I was laid up with that Rona this past Saturday. I'm going to expand on it a little bit. So I said Donald Trump and Kamala Harris right now look like Drake and Kendrick over this past summer. All right? It has only been 3 weeks. I want y'all to understand. We are going into what, week 3, week 4 of this woman being the presumptive nominee for the Democratic Party. We're not even in a month yet. Like dead ass, we're not even in a month yet. And this thing has played smooth out just like Drake and Kendrick. Smooth out. We'll start with Donald Trump, a.k.a. Drake. Okay? This man has been running for president ever since he lost the ability to be president. He started running for president. Y'all remember when this man filed for re-election a week after he had the job? A week. I'm talking about 7 days. He has been president for 7 days. He's told 11 lies. Had Sean Spicer's ass out there talking about this was the largest rally for any president to ever be seen in presidential inauguration, period. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Oh, and I'm gonna talk bad about that. Donald Trump saying he had more people at his rallies than Martin Luther King had at the I Am a Dream speech. Oh, I'm gonna talk bad about that ass. Just hold on. Stay with me. Just hold on. We're going home. But hold on. So Donald Trump has been running for this office ever since he lost it. January 6th was his declaration of, if I can't get it this way, I'm going to run again. So immediately, he files to run for president. Joe Biden ain't even changed the drapes and cleaned up the ketchup stains in the kitchen before this sumbitch decides to run for president again. So he just knows He's been pounding on Sleepy Joe for 4 years. You know, and he says the same annoying ass things. Yeah, no. Sleepy Joe Crooked, Hunter Laptop Breezema, lock her up, whatever. You know, it's the same standard issue shit, right? You don't expect a whole lot out of a Donald Trump rally, a speech, an interview. The music's in his head, which I would never want to be. Listen, I'm so glad I'm not Charles Xavier, because if I read his mind, I would literally just shut off my mutant power and jump off a cliff. But anyway, just like Drake, you don't expect introspective Drake. You don't expect, hardcore rhyme Drake. You expect pretty boy champagne poppy Drake. That's all you expect, and it works. He wins awards, Billboard, blah, blah, blah. He wins these things for just being standard issue Drake, right? We got standard issue done. That's all we got. You know, if you put him in front of a camera, it's going to be stolen election, lock her up, Sleepy Joe Hillary, Joe Hunter, Breezema, Ukraine, border, brown people. Standard issue, you know that's all you gonna get, right? So now, it comes time to actually try to win the office he swear up and down he never lost because it was stolen. The Republican Party is just they're like, all right, Daddy, just go. Girl, he want to be president again. I know. I don't want to play with him no more. Girl, he said he got it out. He got fans. I know. I'm just saying, why do we always have to be putting up with this dude? Every time we go out, he end up taking us to dinner and we end up paying. Why? Because he got friends. You see all the people that love him? Get on my nerves. That's the Republican Party. Okay, Donald, whatever you want to, just shut up. Shut the hell up. So he comes in as the presumptive nominee, even though there's six other people that want the damn job. You know, Chris Christie's talking bad about him. Nikki Haley's talking bad about him. Bill DeBear blockhead Ron DeSantis is talking bad about him. Which, by the way, I really want to know if Ron DeSantis accepts that damn video that they made, that campaign video, because done. Listen. That was extremely homoerotic. That's all I'm gonna say. Very extremely homoerotic. Ron somewhere still playing that with no shirt on and some Speedos. Done. Like, Ron, stop it. But Ron's talking about him. Tim Scott, hello, South Georgia. He's talking about him. Everybody's talking about him. He didn't even bother to show up. Do y'all understand? This is how disrespectful Donald Trump was. He didn't even show up. Not one. He didn't go to none of these debates. He was Drogon from Game of Thrones. You don't see him, but you know his big ass is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, he didn't show up to one of these. He did not show up to one of these things. Not one. He was too busy getting sued by E. Jean Carroll and sued by New York State for lying about his damn business practices and being sued for hush money payments and stuff like that. He didn't make one debate but got 34 felonies. I don't know how that works. How you not show up to a debate but you got all of the felonies? Like, where they do this at? Hey man, you gonna go to that party? Nope, I'm gonna go to jail. Who does that? Where they do that at? Right? So he shows up to none of these debates and still wins. He's out here winning primaries by just being Donald Trump. I know the Republican Party's like, God, why can't it be anybody else? Because we told them we told them we back. Oh no, we was lying though, wasn't we? Yeah. We did, but he just kept winning. Get on my nerves. So he wins, right? Mans wins a contest that there were other people running and nobody even noticed them. Like, he was like that Biggie line out of N-Words Bleed. They walked right past us. I don't know how they allowed it. Like, Donald Trump beat these people that never showed up at a debate. Not one. How you get your ass whooped by a dude that ain't even there? That is some Miyagi-Do karate shit right there. Best punch not be there. Like, what the? How? How? How you beat somebody without ever looking them in the face? They was all out there fighting for second place. It would have been hilarious if Donald Trump picked Build-A-Bear blockhead Ron DeSantis as his running mate. I would have died. The magical melting man of Mar-a-Lago and his vice presidential nominee, Build-A-Bear blockhead. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so he wins the nomination, obviously, because the Republican Party has a drug addiction. It's called Trump, and they don't know how to get off of it. Just like Drake. He's gonna win all the rap Grammys just by being Drake. He's just gonna show up. He's Drake. Give it to him. The end. Right? So Donald Trump thinks he's got this. Then they have that debate, him and Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is the presumptive nominee. You know, he that's it, right? So he's the Democrat. They agreed to 2 debates. And Joe Biden looks like a 10-pack of ass in the first one, and the only one, honestly. And there's really no excuse for it. I'm not saying anything bad about the man. Yes, he was sick. Yes, he did have COVID. Yes, he's old, but so is Donald Trump. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like Donald Trump won by actually being sharper and crisper and having better answers. Is that Joe Biden looked bad and Donald Trump didn't look so bad. That's it. There you go. There you go. Donald Trump did not win by being better. Donald Trump won by not being as bad. Just like Drake and Meek Mill. Meek Mill had no comeback for back-to-back. None. But back-to-back wasn't no Vaseline. Back-to-back wasn't hit 'em up. Back-to-back wasn't the bridge is over. No, it was a catchy little tune. And that's a girl tour, shut up, man, up, make you think. Like, I don't even remember the lines. That's what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? He beat Meek Mill with a catchy jingle. You know what I mean? So Joe Biden was Meek Mill. When they go into the Republican convention, Donald Trump is feeling invincible. He out here talking all kinds of cash shit. So he picks J.D. Vance, a.k.a. the DJ Academics of the Republican Party. He didn't like dude. Called him Shitler. All other kinds of crazy stuff, right? Guess what? He started buttering up his biscuit. Buttering up his booty. And that's not a booty I would ever put anything on. You know what I mean? And you said, okay, so in the YouTube chat said, I believe that Joe Biden would be J. Cole. Yeah, he would. He would. Especially for what's coming up next. I'll give him J. Cole. Give him J. Cole. Right? So, Donald Trump feels invincible. He just grabbing here, dumbass, just ride the coattails. These people gonna love me anyway. Come on. So he picks J.D. Vance because J.D. Vance kissed enough of his ass. Right? So Donald Trump is coming out of it. Oh, and then he gets glassinated it. Attempted glassination. I don't care. I've seen that man's ear ever since. There ain't a scar on it. I have a scar on the left side of my head where my little sister cut open my face. She was a toddler. And she walked down 2 flights of stairs with a butcher knife like this. Me being the older sibling, because this is my older sister was in college. So it was me. I see this and said, give me that knife. And I'm trying to get it out of her hands. She sliced my face open. From like here to like right here. And it was so close to my eye, my mother thought I might have lost my eye. So, and I carry this scar with me today. I still have this scar, right? So, I ain't see no scar on Donald Trump's ear. Sorry. Nothing. That man had a bullet supposedly fly through it. He had a bullet with his ear on it. Like, and I ain't see no scar, none. We ain't heard nothing from the doctor that stitched up the ear. We ain't heard nothing about the autopsy of the dude that did it, the funeral and all that other stuff. But that's more conspiracy I'm not gonna go into. So he has an attempted glassonation. You know what I mean? So he thought he was gonna get a bump, especially with Joe Biden out here looking old out in these streets. Then Joe Biden pulls a fast one on that ass. He says, I will not seek re-election. He does the Lyndon Johnson. That's what I like to call that, the Lyndon Johnson. I will not seek, nor will I accept my party's nomination for president. Dun, dun, dun. That's the first one. The second one is, I'm Joe Biden and I'm fully endorsing my vice president, Kamala Harris. Dun, dun, dun. A new player on the scene. Uh-oh. And once again, Donald Trump is Drake, invincible. DJ Academics riding his ass. So then he decides to pick a fight with a guy like Kendrick Lamar. You know, Kendrick stated exactly what it is. MF, the big three. It's just Big Me. That's it. And in hip-hop parlance, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to proclaim yourself the best ever, the greatest ever, the greatest person ever to touch a microphone. You know what I mean? That is in the spirit of MCing. You're supposed to declare yourself the one on top. He's done it twice, and Drake took it the wrong way 2 times. 2 times. The second time he did that, he did it on the Control verse when he started naming all of his peers. And he even said it. I got love for y'all, but I'm trying to murder you. I'm trying to make sure your fans don't know that they haven't even heard of you. Which again, that is a hip hop thing. It wasn't like LL Cool J didn't know Run DMC or, Boogie Down Productions or Eric B. and Rakim existed. He proclaimed himself, I'm the greatest ever to touch this damn microphone. And it wasn't like they said, I can't believe he did that. They went and stepped their game up. That is what the art of battling, that is what the art of MCing is. Drake over here, I can't believe he said it. I felt the way. Why didn't he keep that same energy? Drake, if you don't sit your emotional ass down, but much like Donald Trump, that's what Drake did. Be emotional. He's all of a sudden going, oh my God, Joe Biden dropped out and he endorsed that woman. Is she even brown? Is she even black? That was what he did. He spiraled. And this was before Kamala Harris hasn't even opened her mouth yet. She hadn't even opened her mouth yet, right? So then she starts to talk. You now realize it's a little bit different. This is not the sleepy Joe Biden that you thought. You got that one little victory off. You thought you was doing something. Now you got a different animal, baby. A different animal. Younger. Gen X. Gen X. A Gen X black woman. With skills. She's a former prosecutor, former attorney general, former senator. Woo-oo. It's not looking good for you. It's not looking good for you. So what does Donald Trump do? Goes on the attack. But his attacks it's the same hollow ass crap. Of course, the racism and sexism was coming out. Of course, the xenophobia was coming out. We knew this. We freaking knew this. And so did she. The first thing I ever saw when she finally went after Donald Trump straight up was, remember that she did the little clip. Now they're saying it's the prosecutor versus the convict. I'm Kamala Harris and I approve this message. Oh! In battle rap, that would have been, listen, if y'all ever seen Loaded Lux versus Calico, that's like that line he said, I used to battle on the roof. The loser had to jump. Oh! That's what that was. Just a little pip, 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 pip. That's what that was. Then she's been on one since. Her rallies are bigger. Her excitement is more. Do you understand? We've had Zooms. This is just Zoom meetings. Black women, and of course, black women led the way. Black women for Kamala Harris raises millions. Black men for Kamala Harris raises millions. White women for Kamala Harris raises millions. White men for Kamala Harris raises millions. Veterans for Kamala Harris raises millions. They've got another Zoom call coming called Republicans for Harris. It might raise millions. I don't know, but it might raise millions. These are Zoom calls, not them funky ass rallies that Donald Trump likes to go to, where he's playing music that don't belong to him. Dog, when you get dissed by Celine Dion, sit down. When Celine Dion is on your throat for using one of her songs, sit your monkey ass down. That's what you really need. That's what you really, really, really need to reevaluate your entire life. You know, Christian, thank you, Phoenix Rising in the TikTok chat. There's also a Christians for Harris Zoom coming. These are Zoom meetings. Zoom. I have Zoom. That's how we film the Villains View. We film it on Zoom. We have Zoom meetings. And these things, I tried to get into Black Men for Harris. I did. Swear for God and for the white men. It was so packed, I could not get in. I was there on time. I figured, okay, I'd be one of the first ones in. I could go in there and have a conversation. Oh, I have a little bit of celebrity notoriety. Oh, it's Thomas the Villain in the group chat in the Zoom meeting with Black Men for Harris. I couldn't get in. Obviously, I am Z-list or negative A-list or something. I don't know what the hell I am. But these are Zoom meetings. Donald Trump is still out here stealing music. Dog. Again, when Celine Dion tells you sit your monk ass down, you got a problem. But back to how Harris is handling this, right? So Donald Trump tried that same thing. Like, her entire first week was Euphoria. The song Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. She didn't even say anything about Donald Trump. She was raising that money while he's over here losing his shit. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I won't be running against Sleepy Joe? I'm going to run against the brown woman? No! The famous actor we once knew is now paranoid, now spiraling. He is out here making up conspiracy theories. Do you think that Joe Biden did this on purpose and didn't want us to be on there? Do you think he did it on purpose? It was a setup all along. Get out. Get out of here. Damn dog, man. You got something to say? You want to say something? Say something. Now he wagging his tail. Get out of here. Your brother over there asleep. Be quiet. Like, seriously. You're moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antics is feeling distasteful. Like, some of the stuff he is saying is just, are you kidding me with the racism and the sexism in front of us? Really? Are you right now doing this? Are you doing this? Well, I don't think she's black because, a couple of years ago, she called herself Indian. Hey, oh, what the hell? You know she can see you, right? Now supporters out there talking about, well, you know, her father was Jamaican by way of two Irishmen having sex. What? Where are we going? Why am I on this bus? Why calculate? You're not calculated. I can only already predict your angles. Of course he went sexism and racism. Of course he did. Of course JD Vance did. Of course they did. What other tactic could they have possibly had against this woman? What? What tactics could Donald Trump and JD Vance come up with that isn't sexist and racist? A brown woman, a black woman. Oh, was she like, hold on, this is my personal favorite. When black men who just want to suck up to Donald Trump because that's where the white girls are, I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. But anyway, they all of a sudden like, you remember all the thousands of black men that Kamala Harris locked up and only to find out it was like 42. For fabricating on the family front because you are Mr. Morale. She has a beautiful life. Her husband, she got stepkids. Damn, JD Vance called them dangerous cat ladies or old crazy cat ladies, whatever. You know what I mean? Even though we now understand that you was out here looking for dolphin woman porn and you did some things to a couch. Where that couch? Give me that couch. On the couch. Y'all didn't think I wasn't going to put words in this, did you? Y'all obviously don't know me. Yes, I was going to put words into this. Yes. And I will continue. I will make a song out of this before Election Day. Just with that beat. Just with that beat. It'll be like. Where that couch? Give me that couch. Where that couch? Give me that couch. On your couch. I can't wait to bang that couch. All on your cushions. Put it in my mouth. Cause I love that couch. I love that couch. Give me that couch now. Where that couch now. Don't play with me. Do not play with the villain. I'm out of my rabbit ass mind. I'll make an entire song out of this. Do not play with me. Don't. You wait till you get to the breakdown. The breakdown has a bass guitar, that thing going on, and then like just all you're gonna hear is pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in, pushing it in. Pushing it in. Now, don't play with me. Do not play with me. Don't. I'm telling you right now. I'm out of my rabbit ass mind. I ain't got nothing else going on in my damn life but this. I will make an entire song out of this. And it will be called Give Me That Couch. Give me that couch. On that couch. Give me that couch now. On that couch now. Don't play with me. Don't. I'm the wrong damn person. I'm nuts. One day y'all will understand that Thomas the Villain is out of his rabbit ass mind. That's why I like, dog, don't play with me. Don't. Listen. I will start this show off every morning with Give Me the Couch. Just little snippets. Just little snippets. And until that song is completely finished, then I can go make a beat for it? Oh my God. Give me that couch. Where that couch at? Look at them cushions. Great for pushing. Give me that couch now. And don't let me get into the dance. Do not let me get into the couch dance. Listen, I have seen Guy in concert. Aaron Hall is a disgusting human being. We start off right there. But when I was younger, I didn't know any of this. I once saw him do an entire whole thing, sexual thing, with the floor of Kemper Arena. Listen. Don't get me started, buddy. I'll start this show off on the floor. Go ahead. Give me that couch. Give me that couch. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't. Listen, I'm that effed up in the head. But anywho, so they're doing the same, they're out here doing the exact same thing that everybody already knew they were going to do. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell tails on you now. Has Donald Trump ever told the truth? Is his real name Donald John Trump? Because I heard his last name was Trump, but what do I know? We know J.D. Vance ain't telling no truth. We know he's not. We know that man has been looking for dolphin woman porn. And you know what else he was looking for too, right? This is him lying, making up tales. I did not have sexual relations with that sectional. But we know. Give me that couch. I want that couch. Y'all thought I was playing. Give me that couch now. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. I promise you. I promise you. I am not the one. I'm crazy. I don't know if maybe one day y'all will discover, probably after I'm dead, that these entire videos was like a cry from an insane man. Give me that couch. Couch. Like that might even be the beginning of the song. You might just hear. Give me that couch. Give me that couch now. Then there's a big ass, there's a big chorus. Like, remember how they used to have back in the day when they'd have the band? Like James Brown had the band. The band would break it down. Like you'd hear you would hear trumpets. There'd be a sax. Had that bass going. And then some Barry White-esque ass singer. But he, big heavy set dude, just comes in and goes, give me that couch. On that couch. I want that couch. And then he kind of build up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get some female background singers. He want the couch, baby. He want the couch, baby. He want the couch, baby. He want the couch. I'm trying to tell you. Play with me if you want to. But anyway. 70 sex. Yes. 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 Give me that 70 sex. Give me the 70 sex. Like you could take each piece apart and it would still sound good. It's just trumpets. And then the bass is just going. A lot of cymbal and the drums. You might even be able to get cowbell in there. Bonk. Like, serious. Yes, we have an entire studio session. Yes, because JD Vance likes couches. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'm so serious right now. Like, could you imagine that? I'll mess around. Listen, I get a dude dressed up like Isaac Hayes back when he was Black Moses or whatever, with the open chest, no hair, with the chains, and with he'll have what would happen if Isaac Hayes and Barry White's voice had sex and made a baby. That would be him. I want that couch. Give me that couch. I will break. Listen, I'm the wrong one. Okay, if I stay alone long enough, some stuff will happen. Like, I'm gonna download this just to take that little clip out, just so that y'all can listen to it over and over. I'm gonna put that in a video someplace. Give me that couch. Give me that couch. I want it in. Put the couch in your mouth. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a nut. But anyway, get out of here. What? What do you want? Why are you here? What? Leave. Go that way. Even Banner doesn't like it. But anyway, so, and all Kamala Harris has been doing is being herself. She talks about all of her struggles. She talks about all of it. She's part of a black sorority. She talks about being raised in Oakland, California. She talks about her mother being Indian, her father being Jamaican. Like, she's just being herself, just like Kendrick. Kendrick is an MC. He studies the craft and the art of hip hop. Drake is a performer. Big old difference. Big old difference. So when a performer meets an MC, the MC will always win, period. And that's why she is out here whooping his ass. When I see you stand by JD Vance, I believe you see two bad bitches. It's real competition. You might pop cushions with him. Not popping cushions. These couch jokes is forever. Ah! These couch jokes is forever, Lord. But then AG over the TikTok chat said popping cushions is cray. Oh my God. Couch jokes is forever. Y'all, I need y'all to understand. They will never not be funny. Never. And if I can make an entire song out of JD Vance banging a couch, it's gonna be some problems. That might be the song. That might be the song of the year for the Yankees. Give me that couch. Because I know banging a couch has got to be a Janky of the Year nominee. Got to be. Listen again. The guild does not have leader. We are all leaders. So each of us has a vote in these things. But let me tell you something. If we all vote that JD Vance's couch banging is a nominee and that shit wins, I tell you, I'll put it like this. If at the end of the year, the guild gets together and we say that JD Vance banging a couch is the best of the worst of this year, I will sing the couch song. I will try. I don't know if I can make a beat to it because it's all in my head, but I'll try it. I will make an entire song out of JD Vance banging a couch, and then I will do it live on either TikTok or I might do it live doing this. That morning show might be the premiere of Gimme That Couch. That song, I will, you know what? I'll go one better. I will sing it, find a beat for it, I'll make the damn beat if I have to. I'll put it all together, and I will. Cannot believe I'm about to say this. I will play that song if JD Vance banging a couch wins Janky of the Year. I will do that. In fact, I'll get started on it probably in like September, just in case, because I don't know how the guild feels. You know, I can't take the pulse on it, but I'm pretty sure if I tell them, all right, so who's the Janky Year nominee, and everybody goes, hey, we already decided it's JD Vance banging that couch. We want to hear you sing it. I will sing the damn song myself. Like, I'll do an a cappella version of the song, and I will put it to music, and I will play it. Oh my goodness. Brandon Giles over in the YouTube chat. He heard that people like intersectionality, so we tried to enter a sectional. Give me that guys. But anyway, so right now what we have is a matchup between the establishment versus hip hop in the form of Donald Trump, aka Drake, see what I did there, versus Kamala Harris, aka Kendrick, see what I did there. I'm just saying, could you imagine running Donald Trump's campaign right now? He don't know what to do with this woman. He don't. She went and picked a guy like Tim Walz, who covers every base. That's why these dumbasses are trying to swift boat him. Let me tell y'all, let me say this one more again, because I think I said it last week on this show. It takes a year to retire. All right? I want y'all to understand that. It takes a year to retire. One entire year. When you were in the military, your body and mind say, all right, I can't do this no more. You drop a packet. And from the moment you drop that packet, you have a year before you get out. Now, I've explained frocking. I've explained the fact that he was frocked to Command Sergeant Major because they had a slot. He was on the Master Sergeant list. He was on the Sergeant Major list. He didn't go to the United States Army Sergeant Major Academy. He didn't do that yet. But he was frocked to Sergeant Major because he was on the E9 list. But he also dropped a packet because his body was like, all right, bro, I can't do this no more. And he was going to run for Congress, which, again, after 20 years, they don't give a damn what your reasoning for getting out is. They just going to let you get out. Like, hey, bro. He did his 23 years because I'm pretty sure he made Master Sergeant in year 20. He wore the rank for 3 years. They frocked him to Sergeant Major, but he was like, okay, I did my 3 years. I'm getting the hell up out of here. He drops a packet. A year later, his packet is approved. He's gone through the VA. He's gone through financial assistance and things of that nature. Everything that he was going to need to get out, right? He knows who his VA coordinator is. He knows where his local VA is, stuff like that. So we got out. It wasn't like the man, we're in a battlefield, Sergeant Major. What are we going to do? Charge that hill, boys. And then while they're charging that hill, he jumps into a Toyota RAV4 and drives off a damn combat battlefield, you simple bastards. It's not what he did. But in this regard, Tim Walz is DJ Mustard. I'm just saying. Mustard on the beat, hope. And they don't know how to act. There's not. What excitement is on that other side? What excitement is on that other side? MAGA is out here looking desperate. They want us to be excited about this ticket over here. Captain, I didn't lose my ear. And JD, give me the couch. Are you for real? Compared to Tim Walz and Kamala Harris? That's exciting. I watched the other night while I was sick. I watched the Harris rally that they did on TikTok live. Donald Trump ain't doing no damn rally on TikTok because that comment section would be just That comment section would be a dumpster fire having sexual relations and carnal knowledge of a train wreck while dead raccoon bodies just jerk off. It would be ugly. I'd be in it. I know why it'd be ugly, because I'd be there. I'd be in that comment section saying all kinds of foul shit. Listen, I'd be like, hey, show us your diaper. Donald, show us your diaper. JD, leave my couch alone. My wife just bought these couches. Stop looking at her like, get out of here, villain. You don't even support Trump. Nope, but you're right. But it's the First Amendment. I can do whatever I want. Hey, Donald, we don't care about none of that. Show us your titties. Man boob, buddy. JD, why you got a couch cushion in your pants? JD, put that pillow back. That's why Donald Trump ain't gonna do no damn rally on TikTok. You know, for a damn fact, his whole, listen, the comment section would have just been filled with jokes. I'd be stealing people's shit if I saw it in there. Like, dead ass. If I see a good joke at a Donald Trump rally on a TikTok, and on a TikTok live, I'm stealing it. I might not even give him damn credit for it, but I'm a damn sure steal it. I'm like, dead ass. Like, seriously, I'm gonna steal it. Like, yo, man, somebody said Donald Trump got diapers on his nipples. I'm stealing that. That's mine. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. That's all me. Donald, show us your titties. At this point, Chris Lotus over the YouTube chat. At this point, JD Vance is going to be an upcoming Simpsons couch gag. He gonna be. You damn right he is. If I got anything to say about it, he is. Give me that couch. See, that's the part I'm gonna have a problem with. You can't. I don't know how to get that sound. I'm not musically inclined. I know what things sound like, because like I got to come up with the beat first. Do I go 70s or do I go 80s synth? I don't know yet. See what I'm saying? So I gotta. It's gonna be really hard for me to figure out what do I do with that. How do I get that? See, I might even have to get with some damn with an actual musician. Morning, fam. What's going on? Like, I'm serious. Like, I might have to get with a musician. Like, okay, I need you to make this ting. This like, okay, what is it? And we can be on a piano starting it. Ding, 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 ding. Trying to create a beat for a song about JD Vance banging a couch. I'm crazy. Give me that couch. And then I gotta get like I gotta put some stuff in the background, like women backup singers. Like, I know what I'm thinking. What's that song? Damn, dude, I love his damn song. Dred Scott, Feeling, the live version. That's what I want. That if I could find an instrumental of that, I would put "Give Me the Couch" over that beat, and it had the background dancers singing. So anxious, don't move those cushions, baby. So anxious, please don't move those cushions, baby. So anxious, don't move those cushions, baby. So don't use those cushions, baby. Like, I'd be in there, that'd be me. Oh my goodness. Angry IT over the YouTube chat said, do you think he looks at leather couches as a BDS&M thing? Yes! Yes, he does. Yes. See, now I got it. It's got to be a love song. You can't just rush a couch. This has got to be a love song. those cushions. Don't move that couch, baby. Those cushions. Da-da-da-da. Don't move that couch, baby. Those cushions. Don't move that couch, baby. Those cushions. Da-da-da-da-da. Don't move that couch. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm trying to listen. I will get in on it. I listen. I would do a song. I would do that song with like no shoes on, make y'all feel like y'all. Everybody remember the neo soul days when you would burn some incense and listen to a song. I want to bring that back, but I only want to bring it back with JD Vance having feelings for a couch. So anxious, don't move those cushions, baby. I want you to like listen to it and like put on a one of them hats that the people with dreadlocks wear. Hold on, it's like Remy Shan's "Take a Message." It would be like that for the couch. Take a message to that couch. Take a message to that couch. Take a message. Take a message to that couch. Take a message to that couch. Take a message. Take a message to that couch. Have Donald. Hold on. Have Donald Trump in the background. Have Donald Trump in the background going, "Get it in. Go ahead. It's yours. Go right ahead. It's all yours. Get it in. Go ahead. It's yours. It's all yours." So anxious. Don't move those cushions, baby. I'm telling y'all. Look, I'll put out little snippets. I'll get y'all ready. I will get y'all ready. But if the rest of the guild, as a collective, say, "Hey, we think the Janky of the Year should go to JD Vance banging the couch," y'all will hear that song. It's gonna be in the same. It's gonna be in the same. Yeah, because I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be in the same vein of Dred Scott's "Feelings" live, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be called "Cushions." I have to write down the lyrics. I'm gonna have to listen to the song over and over and write down the lyrics to it. You got me feeling all on these cushions. I just wanna know, will you let me bang it really hard and slow? He wants to bang the cushions hard and slow. Let me reset the show. I'm way past resetting the show. I'm 10 minutes past. This is The Sound of Coffee on GCPR. I'm streaming in several different places. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as The Villain. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com. And for $18, you can have the hottest, freshest, newest scent on these candle streets. It's called Villainous. It is inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. Go to glitterwix.com. Tell London I sent you. Switching it up. I don't know why. I have to, because if I don't, I'll spend the next 50 minutes talking about banging out this couch. Just wanna know, will you let me bang them cushions hard and slow? I can do this for an hour. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a screw loose in here and it just keeps rolling around. So things that you would think normal or normal person wouldn't, I do. I think it. I'm sorry. Like when I first heard this story, I had a seduction imagination thing going on in my head about how he managed it, and I even said it on a TikTok video. Y'all saw that. That was just me. That was just me riffing. I told y'all I was a Cliff Notes. Don't mess with me. That's all I'm saying. So I got a chance to watch a lot of television while I was sick. I watched the end of The Umbrella Academy, and let me tell you, I was blown away, man. It was really a very sad but very cathartic end to that show. I, it just, man, especially when you remember how it all started. Like, I think I might actually go back and watch from season 1 to season 4. But The Umbrella Academy was an excellent show. Excellent show. Great. All 4 seasons, I loved it. All 4 seasons. I loved the entire cast. I think we watched them all grow up. And for that to be, that was how it ended, I'm okay with it. It hurt, though. Man, it hurt. But at the end of it, you understood exactly what happened. So like I said, I don't know what else to say. It was a great end to me. It was a great end. I got to watch a couple of Korean dramas and like horror. And let me tell you, the Squid Game effect is in full effect. If you don't believe me, if you do not believe me, the Squid Game effect is in full effect. What do I mean by the Squid Game effect? I mean, I watched 2 shows yesterday. I watched 2 Korean language shows yesterday. And this was the premise. All of them, this was the same premise, not making this up. Harm somebody for money. A mysterious person behind a mask is telling you, if you do something to this person, I'll pay you. Right? And not that I mind it. I really don't. I love Korean TV shows anyway. I am mad that there was a Korean zombie show that was set in the feudal times that did not get a second season. And Netflix can kiss my ass. I get 16 seasons of Love is Blind, butt naked in the islands, afraid of love because I'm 600 pounds. I can get 16 seasons of that. I can only get 2 seasons of Warrior Nun, you bastards. I can only get 1 season of Muhammad Jesus, a.k.a. Messiah. I can only get 1 season of that. I can get 1 season of the cool-ass Korean zombie show where the people eat the Korean, they ate the meat, and they all turn into zombies, and a retainer has to go kill. I can only get 1 season of that? Netflix is full of shit. Y'all, and then, how is it y'all are the most expensive, but y'all give up on shows that people really like? The only reason y'all kept on the Umbrella Academy and Stranger Things is because it was based on some stuff that people liked. Like, you wasn't getting rid of Stranger Things. That was a phenomenon. You wasn't getting rid of Umbrella Academy. That was a phenomenon. Sure, we'll get 4 seasons. We'll get 5 seasons out of that. Great, fantastic. Muhammad Jesus can't get another season? Are you kidding me? No, listen. My wife and I were on the edge of the seats watching that. This brown guy just going to wherever he want to go, doing whatever he want to do. We can't get 2 seasons out of Muhammad Jesus? Are you serious right now? Mans was literally Mans was everywhere. That man said, I wanted to get, listen, I know exactly why, I know why Messiah was only 1 season. They could have gave us 2. They could have gave us 2. Muhammad Jesus, listen, I know everybody calls him Messiah. I call it Muhammad Jesus. Because that's me and my wife both, we was like, who is this? I'm like, well, he sounds like Muhammad, and he's brown. We got a lot of long hair. Maybe he's Jesus. Get out of here. Even the dog is wondering, like, why couldn't we get a second season of Muhammad Jesus? We got 2 seasons of Warrior Nun? Are you serious? Warrior Nun was the shit. I'm serious. Listen, Warrior Nun was the shit. My wife and I love Warrior Nun. I will watch Warrior Nun. I'll watch all 2 seasons of that again. Like, fresh. I loved damn Warrior Nun. We got 2 seasons. This Korean zombie drama had me and my wife, we were in bed, buck ass going, oh my goodness, move! Oh, they gonna eat that person. Oh shit, they have to breathe. Ah! Netflix is like, you only get one season of it. What? You raggedy son of a bitch. So, and we're supposed to be getting a second season of Squid Game. Where that dope? Where that dope? Where that dope? I want, you know what, Netflix? I tell you what, you can delay Squid Game one more year if you give me a second season of Muhammad Jesus. I need to see how this ends. I need to see how this ends. This man is everywhere. Everybody want to kill him or follow him. He showed up. Listen, that man went from it was Israel. He was in Israel, walking around, just prophesying, touching shit getting fixed, walking into sandstorms. Then he shows up someplace else, saves some kids. Then he just show up in Texas. Texas! You know, where you going? He's in jail, then he ain't in jail. He ain't using no plane. That's Muhammad Jesus. I need a second season of that show. You can push Squid Game back. I can keep watching these Squid Game knockoffs. You can push Squid Game back. Give me another season of Muhammad Jesus. Why the hell not? What else you got to lose? Some of them are bitches. But anyway, so I was watching, like the first one kind of threw me off. Like that first one I was watching, it's like deadly. It's like it's got a roulette wheel. You see a guy running in a fish market and another guy's chasing him. And you see the roulette wheel. And it's like for 1 billion won. Like it has the guy's name. It says how much you're gonna get, which is 1 billion won. Cut off his ear. You're like, holy shit. So the dude cuts the dude's ear off. He promises him 600 million won because, you know, split it, whatever. But he cuts his ear off. He goes and takes a picture. He gets paid. Well, then this dude is chased by a cop who's hard up for money. What do you want? Get out of here. You can't be on television. My dog. Here, watch this. Say something. Why are you snipping? Hey. Say something. What? But dog, why are you busting slob all over my? Y'all see, this is the sort of life I have to live. My dog is busting slob on my damn, on the arm of my shit. But anyway, so cuss the dudes. Hello, Phoenix, Arizona. So this guy cusses this guy ear off, takes a picture. He gets 1 billion won. But then this guy with the 1 billion won is chased by a cop and killed. And then the cop steals the money. Which, I'm sorry, if your dumb ass falls down a flight of stairs and cracks your own head open and die, I'm gonna get that money. But this guy's got people out here murdering folks. Like he had people show up at a baseball stadium and he blew up 1 billion won and a bunch of like balloons. The balloons was filled with money and everybody came in there and was tripping out. They was beating the crap out of each other though, man. They was whooping their ass. And then a guy who killed another person gets out. Killed this girl. Well, he was a serial rapist and murderer. And the girl's mom and the girl's dad are like on dire straits. So, mom, listen. Her mama was an older Korean woman. Listen, you want to talk about gangster? That woman literally, I ain't never seen nobody that gangster. Listen, that old woman was putting some real hood cats to shame, because her husband is like he mentally declined after the death of their daughter. So she goes and fishes, gets some fish, and then she goes to the market and gets his medication, gets him some chocolate. She's telling him, "You're still my husband. You're so strong and so brave." But he's like, "I lost my daughter. I didn't do what I was supposed to do." She's like, No. Don't do that. I love you. So she puts all of his medicine together, right? So you're thinking, okay, this is a great wife. She's looking out for her man, right? Oh, girl went and got a spear, like a blowfish. She got a blowfish, cut it in half, took the blood out, put it on harpoon spears. What I gangster? The whole time I'm looking at this, I'm going, yo, Granny is about to get it in. Granny about to be a problem, right? Granny about to be a problem. So she's going to this guy's house. She's going to the guy who killed her daughter's house. She's going, right? This idiot is being told that there's a 20 billion, 2 billion. No, it's 20 billion because it was 20 billion won on his head. Stay ass in the house. He gets drunk and wants to leave. You know what I mean? He wants to leave. His dumb ass goes to the store and the media's chasing him and bloggers and everybody, and there are people cussing at him because they want him back in jail because he only did like 13 years for killing like 10 people. So grandma, with a harpoon gun, please understand, we're not even talking about like a blow dart. Grandma got that thing on her. Got that thing. So she goes in. It's like, I have diabetes. I gotta get some. And then one of the cops let her in. This guy is drunk in the store buying a bunch of stuff, eating it, whatever. She sees him, pulls out that thing, which is a harpoon gun with four darts on it, with blowfish blood, like dead ass blowfish blood. She ducks around the corner and sees him, misses. But now they hit it, and now they running, right? So one cop stands in front of this dude who she wants to kill. She grazes his ass with this blow dart, with this harpoon spear with blowfish dead on it. He starts to blah, 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 blah. The man she's trying to kill is standing there going, what the hell? What is this? I didn't even know this was happening. She tried to kill me. Yes. So they arrest her. The cop is in the hospital. The cop goes to the hospital. He is foaming at the mouth. He just got grazed. And what happens? This mysterious man goes to the husband, who again, mind you, has dementia, is mentally not there. He thinks it's his wife. It's a suitcase with 20 billion won in it. That was the end of episode 2. I need episode 3. But then I started watching another one. It's called The Killing Boat. And it's on, it's on, because the one I was watching with the blowfish, that was on Hulu. Then I went to Amazon Prime and started watching The Killing Boat. And it's basically, hey, I'm giving out money to kill this person. I want him dead. You know what I mean? Like, kill him. It's the same premise, but the way they're doing it is wild. It's a guy in a dog mask. I said that, my dog's over here. Like, what you mad about? Be like your brother. Go on and go sleep. But anyway, so it basically puts up a poll. They give a name of some criminal, and then they give an hour to vote whether or not this person should live or die. And the guy hacked every phone in Korea, every single phone. And if there's a preponderance of yes votes, the person dies. If it's a 50-50 split, nothing, right? So listen, Chris Lotus over in the YouTube chat. I tried to tell you about The Boys. Let me explain something to y'all. The Boys, it is not to be effed with if you're not prepared. And I own the entire set. I own every comic book of The Boys. I don't have all the trade paperbacks. I have all of the original comics. I have a signed, graded Boys #1, signed by Garth Ennis. I have that. I met Garth Ennis. I even gave him a damn Villains Guild button. That's how crazy it was. But the boys in the comics, holy shite. Holy shite. What shit? That was the comics. Y'all are getting the TV version. And these some bitch over here, they doing a lot more. There's some shit that's going on in the TV show that wasn't going on in the comic books. I'm like, yo, man, it's wild. Like, just, woo! Yes! Big and over in the TikTok chat, yes. The Boys literally is one of my favorite comic books of all time. It literally is. It from start to finish, it was, when I say roller coaster, I mean real roller coaster. It spares no one and nothing. It doesn't. Everybody's corrupt except for Huey. This is how bad it is. At the end, Huey is still Huey. And he does end up with Annie. Him and Annie do end up together. But, like, oof, that is brutal. That's the comic. The shit y'all are watching on television pales in comparison to the comic. That's all I'm going to tell you. So, I started watching this, The Killing Vote. And there was this guy who was arrested and convicted for, CP, right? But he gets out. And there's a guy in a dog mask who's like, hey, the people are corrupt and we're all corrupt and we're all evil and I'm going to make people deal with this, right? Now, mind you, both of these shows are in Korean with English subtitles. So if you're not in the mood to read, don't watch these shows. So the next day, he starts The Killing Vote. It just comes up. The guy's name and his crime, it's all in Korean. And it has a yes or a no. And people vote, yes, The Killing Vote, yes. And people vote, oh, snap, I've got Mari in the house over here in the TikTok chats. How you doing? So did I. I listen, exactly. Black Noir was supposed to have a very pivotal role in The Boys, and whatever. But, so it's got the guy's name there. It's got his crimes, and it's a yes or a no. Voter, killing vote. So, this dude, his dumb ass is out drinking with a bunch of women, because again, this was hacked over every cell phone in Korea. So this dumb ass votes yes on his own murder. Stupid. And sure enough, guess what happened? The preponderance after an hour was yes. Good morning, Scott up in Georgia. Like, seriously, he votes to get himself offed. He's drinking. He gets into a cab and ends up in this place with like, holy shit. Like, he's surrounded by money. There's billions of dollars worth of won sitting around there. And they just start stuffing it in his mouth. Stuffing it in his mouth. This dude with the dog mask. Stuffing it in his mouth, stuffing it in his mouth, stuffing it in his mouth, stuffing it in his mouth. He chokes to death. He kept putting all this money in his mouth, right? That's how they find him. With millions of won. Won is money in Korea. I'm just throwing it out there. So all this money is in the room with him, right? What up, Chaos King? And I saw Kel try to sneak her delicious ass back up in here. Kel over at TikTok and I have a very unique relationship. We flirt knowing damn well it's not going any further. She don't want me, and hell, I don't want me, so it's cool. So I just flirt. You know what I mean? I say a little cool, cute things. She say little cool, cute things, and then we just go on about our business. That's our relationship, and nobody else can change it. And if you try to, I'll punch you in the throat. Anyway, so they find him surrounded with all this money, choked to death. And the guy comes up, dog-faced guy comes up and says, every 15th and 30th, I'll be doing this. Give me a second. What the hell, man? What is going on? Can I do my job now? Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't make no damn sense. It's like nobody believes in me in this house. Freaking dogs. Yeah. False alarm, literally. False alarm. Literally. Literally. But I'm back. Like cook crack. Yeah, I mean. That's what I do. I am back like I never left. Ain't that right, Daddy? Anyway. So, needless to say, I love Korean TV shows. I love Korea. I'm not even going to lie. I've been to several countries. I've been across this planet twice. My favorite, like seriously, my favorite country to visit is still South Korea. Still. The people are nice. The place is beautiful. Even the places that ain't supposed to, even the places that don't look like they're beautiful are beautiful. I wanted to bring home a kimchi pot so damn bad. Not one of them small ass ones. I wanted the original, big hefty ones. I could have just taken one if I wanted to. They were all over on the damn corner. Nobody would have missed them. Like that's how crazy it is over there in Korea. I could have walked away with at least 2 kimchi pots if I wanted to. If I go over there now, I see them just stacked up. I just pull one and just walk away. Nobody's gonna say anything. But I love this. I love the country. Like, oh man, the food. Oh. Listen, I have never, I laughed. I went out with a good friend of mine, Jimmy Davis. He's a Sergeant First Class in the Army right now. Good friend, still. We it's not like we lost touch. I can get a hold of him anytime I want, but like, good friend, still. It's my brother. He was up in Area 1 and came down to visit me in Area 2. I was in Youngson. This was the first time I was over there. Jimmy decides that I'm going to, like, change my diet. He wants me to eat something different. Okay, I'll eat something different. So we go to a place, a little seafood restaurant, where they cook the food in front of me, right? Got one of those big old wick pots, and the big wick, wok, whatever. And they turn the fire on, they put some oil, and then they start putting the mushrooms and scallops and stuff like that. And they start putting in seafood. And one of the things that goes into that pot is octopi. Little itty bitty octopus. I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared. They cooked the dog shit out of them damn octopus. They let them get hot, start curling up. They pull them up, snip, cut the shit out of them, put them back in, stir some more, catch another other one, snip. And I'm sitting there going, no, not that, no. But they tasted good as hell. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna front. They were delicious. Them things delicious. Hey, yo, get out. Get out. You see this? Y'all see this? I'm trying to do a show. Look at your ass out here. You trip too much. But anyway, so my favorite musical artist is Boy. My first artist I've listened to was SES. Big fan for 17 years now. Yes. Like, I love everything. Like, I'm so serious. I love everything about South Korea. Like, everything. It was the one place on earth where I did feel like people were staring at me. I'm a black guy. I go places and you can feel the eyes. It's like, here it comes. Hide the watermelon fried chicken in the white women's. I don't know why they do that. Because I don't like watermelon and I won't eat fried chicken out in front of anybody. And I already got a white woman. What are you hiding the rest of them for? Dummies. But anywho, so I also like watching South Korean movies and TV shows. Like my sister, we went to Busan 4th of July, the second time I was there. Me and a bunch of friends. We went to Busan. And we went on a train, which is the first time I'd ever been on a train traveling anywhere, right? I had never been on a train before. I've been on the subway, but that ain't the same. You know, it's the subway. I'm talking about an actual train with seats and sit down and pay a ticket and, oh, look, you got to, you know, the next stop is so-and-so. Never been on one until I went to Korea. What is the thing my older sister texted me when we were on our way to Busan in a train? A link to go see the trailer for A Train to Busan, which is a horror flick about zombies in a train. My older sister, I love my older sister. Like, dog, what are you doing right now? Like, you know, it's the first time I've ever been on one of these things. Now you're gonna scare me off of it, right? But went down to Busan. Busan is so beautiful. Busan is beautiful. The beach is fantastic. The gambling down there is suspect, but it is what it is. The people are great. Again, it's all of Korea. I've been to Germany twice. I love Germany, but not as much as I love Korea. If you don't get out of here, get your whiny behind out of here. You ain't gonna bite nothing, let nothing die. Go whine someplace else. Go. Now you're looking at me. This way. If you get the hell up out of here, get on before you get stolen. Don't. Why you in my face? And this is my daughter's dog. My dog is chilling. My dog like, hey, there's a carpet. I'm over sleeping. But the thing about, like, I've been to Germany. Been to Germany twice. Went to the Munich Comic-Con. I tell everybody that's where I met Lena Headey. Love that. I think I told y'all that. Yeah, I think I told y'all that this past week. Put me on my shield. I think I told y'all. But anyway, so I have been on again. I've been on this planet. I've been around this planet twice. I've seen some stuff, experienced some things. You know what I mean? But Korea just always Korea always has my heart. Like I can go to Korea right now. I'm saying, like I don't know how to, you know, it might be a little bit rusty. It might be a little bit rusty, but I can go. Enjoy the food, enjoy the sights, stuff like that. Their comic shops are incredible because they get comics like in American comics, but it's in Korean. And I didn't know it. I almost bought like the whole. They have the comics of A Game of Thrones, and they had the trade paperback of like Volume 1, and I was really excited about it. And then I opened it up, and lo and behold, it was all of it was in Korean. I was like, I did see a Korean version of A Clockwork Orange, like the book. Wild. But I also went to like a comic, like I went to the Munich Comic Con, and I have to tell this story because this is a great story, and it goes to show you how far-reaching American entertainment is. So I'm walking around, right? I see everybody. This is the Munich Comic Con. They have the Starship Trooper people are there. They had a couple of people, the stormtroopers and stuff like that. But again, this is all in Germany. And I saw a guy who had on like this picture perfect Black Panther outfit. This is a couple of years after, you know, a year and a half after the movie came out. It is when I say it's picture perfect, I mean it is absolutely picture perfect. It's got the purple where where it was lighting up. The mask is purple. It's just a fantastic one. But he's only like 5'6", 5'7". So I see it. I'm looking, I'm like, yo! I said, man, that is a great Black Panther. I was like, can I see the mask? He looks at me like, should I take this thing off? And I'm like, it's okay. I just want to look at the mask. Takes it off as a white dude. Now he's not in blackface. He's just a white guy. Dressed up like Black Panther. I'm like, you're German. This is Munich. You live here. The hell I expect you to dress up like the White Panther? What are you talking about? So I looked at the mask. The mask has a light up like you press a button and it lights up, and it was crazy. Took a picture of him and everything. I did get a chance to sit in a variation of the Iron Throne, and I said, I bet you people wouldn't have been pissed off if this had been the ending of the Game of Thrones. Me on the top of the Iron Throne. I'm just saying. I would have been better than the piss poor naming Targaryens. Here is first of his name, Thomas Targaryen of the Kennebunkport Targaryens. Not first. Second of his name, King of the Andals and the Jerseymen, protector of the seven siblings of something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I say all that because I think what we in America, I think what we forget is we placed ourselves on this pedestal, and now we got to live up to it. We got to. So that means we have to live up to the ideals we keep telling everybody else in the world that we have. And that also means that sometimes we're not going to do that. Sometimes we're going to fail at it. Badly, spectacularly. And it's okay if we fail, but at least own it. Going back to Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris, one of the things I want people to understand is I don't expect Kamala Harris to be anything other than a centrist Democrat. I don't. I expect her to be nothing more than a centrist Democrat. Because that's what Obama was. What? Get out. Get out. Excuse me. Get out. Get out. Go. Do something. Go. Do something. Do something. Gotta go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesus. Joseph. 30 minutes. Never been this uninterrupted this many times by dogs. They're ridiculous. But what I'm saying is, I don't expect Kamala Harris to be this game-changing Democrat. The Democrats, yes, exactly. That's some parrot shit. Yes, I don't expect her to be anything more than a centrist Democrat. I don't. What I do expect her to be is the monumental part of being a centrist Democrat. Okay. The fact that America elected Barack Obama means we do want some level of change. And then we have the forces that want us to be right back where we normally were, hence the reason we ended up with Donald Trump right after. It's a seesaw, ladies and gentlemen. If you notice, it is a seesaw. We take one step forward, take 3 steps back. We take one step forward, we're back where we are right now, with the possibility of going 3 steps back again. And the problem with that is that seesawing back and forth, is the problem with how America operates today. Because we're telling the rest of the world how great we are, but they're seeing our dysfunction in real time. They're looking at our dysfunction. They can't believe it. They can't. They go, hey, how y'all gonna tell us how great y'all are when y'all can't even fix your own damn house? I don't expect Kamala Harris to be this monumental, life-changing person. Just like I didn't expect Biden to be one, I didn't expect Obama to be one. Ever since Bill Clinton rode his funky ass back into the White House with that new Democrat bullshit, we've been in the same boat. I don't expect any of that. But I do know what I get when I'm looking at the Republican Party. Them some bitches is losing their mind. They're over there flounderingly losing their damn mind. Flipping the hell out. Tripping. Blah, 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 blah. Tripping. We know it. They have wholly given in to a demagogue. Because if y'all think Donald Trump was not going to run in 2028, if he loses in 2024, you're out of your rabbit ass mind. He's going to run again. He wants to be the president. You've already been the president. Want to be president again. He's going to be president. He wants to be president again. So let him lose this time. He's going to run in 2028. And the Republicans are going to sit there and let him do it. They're going to, because he brings in crowds. Some of these people they don't want to be associated with, but he brings in crowds. Donald Trump is the jankiest promoter in the history of janky promoters. He is. He brings people with him, but don't nobody want to be around. Here you are, a principled human being. You don't even eat more than one sandwich when you're hungry. You're like, I have a principle. I want one sandwich. I'm hungry for one sandwich. I'm going to eat one sandwich. Here comes the guy in talking about, I like taking sandwiches and putting them between my booty cheeks. Woo! Trump 2024. Now you realize you will not be able to get more sandwiches without this nut, but you're afraid of what he's going to do with the damn sandwich once he gets it. That's where the Republicans are. They're looking at Donald Trump like, this ain't even worth it. This ain't even... Listen, I have talked about this. I have talked about struggle love. I have talked about struggle love immensely. It's one of the things that I pride myself on talking about struggle love. And all of y'all know exactly what the hell struggle love is. Struggle love is you are nowhere in your life. You are not. You meet somebody who also is nowhere in their damn life. You know it. The sex is just, I mean, jeez. Neighbors know my name. Love that. The screwing, if it was an Olympic event, it would be gold medal just sitting in the blocks. But both of y'all are horrible for each other. Both of y'all are horrible for each other. Like, y'all make each other worse just by breathing in the same room together. But you have to breathe in the same room together to get that awesome give it to me sex. But neither one of y'all are making each other great. Neither one of y'all are telling the other person to reach for anything, be somebody. Y'all are just stuck in struggle love. Just struggling. But, girl, he put it on me. Girl, I swear, oh God, I think I saw God and my toenails was pointing. Woo! What else did he do? Beat the shit out of me? Like, why do you want to be with this dude? Yo, son, I can't believe it, man. She did things I ain't never seen before, man. She got on top of me and did a whirly, twirly, swirly thing, man. It's fantastic. Woo! But, okay, is that enough? Man, but she hates me. She tried to stab me the other day in the bathroom. Why are you with her? That's the relationship the Republicans have with Donald Trump. And it's only one way, because Donald Trump don't give a shit either way. Donald Trump is like, am I going to get in the White House? Yes, then I don't give a shit. He would run as an RFK. He would really run an RFK party if it helped him get in the White House. I'm trying to tell you, the Republican Party is in a struggle-love relationship. And not just any struggle-love relationship, the worst struggle-love relationship I've ever seen in my entire life. The sex is so bad. Like, think about this. Think about this. You get with somebody that you know for a fact is bad for you. You know they bad. You know having them even in the house with you turns you into something you have never been. Your mama and daddy wouldn't know who the hell you are. You know this. You know this. And yet, you keep hanging out with them. You keep, you know what I'm saying? Like, you keep hanging out with them. Thank you, be safe going to work, man. Be safe going to work. But, like, you keep hanging out with them, they always get you in trouble. You keep taking their phone calls, it's always some bullshit. They come over to your house, they always wrecking shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a one-way relationship. You get nothing out of it. That is Donald Trump. And that's why I said the Republican Party is in a struggle-love relationship. They're trying to get this bastard to love them. And he don't. He don't. Donald Trump don't give a shit, a hot dog shit about any of his supporters. He doesn't. And yet his supporters love him. Like, in a struggle of relationship, the thing that's keeping y'all together is the hot buttered sex. But if the hot buttered sex is cold, it's not hot buttered sex. It's fucking, excuse my French, no profanity on this radio station before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I apologize for that. It's freaking, it's cold brew, okay? It's micro frozen. Like, you get in bed and all you're doing is just laying there like a dead fish while this person's giving you an old face out of hell. You can't hold on because every time you move, he's giving you a TBI by slamming your ass, slamming your damn head up against the headboard. He ain't hit nothing. He ain't hit nothing. He ain't hit the bottom. He ain't hit a side. He ain't hit the top. You're sitting there really thinking, is it in for all of this? I am literally over here losing my memory. This man's scrambling me up like eggs. Or you with a woman, you know you are just trying to tear it down. She's not making a sound. It's quiet as hell in that room. You in there thinking, is she alive? Jesus Christ. Should I check her pulse? You have to stop and go, are you okay? She goes, yes. Fine. You go back to doing what you think you can do, and she's not making a sound. Like, it's, the only sound you're hearing is from the fan. You're like, oh my God, it's a dead fish. That is Donald Trump to the Republican Party. They're giving him their absolute, they're Daddy Trump. Oh my God, Trump's your daddy. Some of these people are letting their racism, sexism, homophobia, xenophobia, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, transphobia, and ableism fly for this man. And he isn't even acknowledging that they're in the room. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? You're going to give up everything that you are, everything your mother and daddy taught you, all the things that your mother and father told you you were supposed to be, the type of person you were supposed to be in your life. And you're going to give it all up for a dude that ain't even recognizing your ass is in the room. Like, what kind of, like, some of these people, if that man dies, they're going to be looking back at some of the shit that they've said, and they're going to be like, oh my God, I said this out loud? I was on social media when I said this? Like Pepper Potts, whatever that hooker's name is. I'm making earrings only for white people. But she says it's satire. But she has Donald Trump in her bio. This is all on TikTok. If Donald Trump dies, and I'll give it 5 years, 5 years down the line, her kids see that shit, it's a wrap. Do you understand? It's a wrap. Especially if those kids have been raised doing stuff with other people. Hold on a second. Shut up! For the love of Pete. You wanted to get out, you wanted to get back in. Get in here. Get in. Big boss, not like this. Oh, my God. Don't nobody believe him. Over here doing my job. I got to come over and worry about the damn dogs. Anywho. But like, she let all of her racism fly. All of it. She couldn't wait to let it fly. Donald Trump dies, she's going to have to walk that shit back. And the mea culpa is going to be like, I didn't know what came over me. No, you knew exactly what came over you. You knew exactly what came over you. You had a racist bent inside of you. You wanted to show off. This wasn't satire. This was your true feelings. You're screwed. Some of these people are still out here saying, let's go Brandon. Brandon isn't even running for president. And they're like, seriously, this is the biggest, most consistent example of struggle love I have ever seen in my adult life. I have been in some struggle love relationships. Like, I have been in some horrible struggle love relationships. I wasn't no good. She wasn't no good. We wasn't no good together, but good Lord. Get us naked, it was all on. But we did not do anything for each other. We didn't make each other better. We didn't do any of that. The Republicans have been doing this for 9 years. The ROE on that is not looking good. It isn't. And for some reason, these po dumbass white folk, and I say it because the black Trump supporters, I don't even call them an anomaly. I'll say they've always been there. We just ignored them. We did. Black MAGA is not unique to us. We've seen this shit before. You know what Black MAGA is? At the height of the civil rights movement, black athletes banding together for better treatment for African Americans in the United States. And you got all the greatest of everything. Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, Lou Alcindor, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tommy Smith, and John Carlos. You've got the best of the best. And they go to the hottest running back in the NCAA, O.J. Simpson, to ask him to stand with him. This man looks another black man in the face and says, I'm not black, I'm O.J. That's Black MAGA. That is Black MAGA right there. Right there. That's Black MAGA. I'm not black, I'm MAGA. That's it. We're not surprised by these sellout coons. We're not. We never have been. You will not find a black person who's shocked by one of these Negro coons. You will not find them. We know they exist. We've always known they exist. The tap dancing Sambos have always been there. So we're never surprised by them. We are never surprised by them. When the rest of the black community are trying to do something correctly, trying to do something that benefits all of us, there will always be a I'm not black, I'm MAGA. They've been there every step of the way they've been there. One of them sellout ass coons. That's why we ain't even surprised by them anymore. What are we shocked about? There they are, duh. We knew that. Hey, we're trying to get the civil rights bill passed. Want to get with us? I'm not black, I'm MAGA. Never mind. Hey, we're trying to band together and stop police brutality in our community. We want to show people that black lives do matter. I'm not black, all lives matter. Bye. We're never shocked by these nuts. We're not. Please understand that. There is never any shock with us when it comes to these people. I'm telling you this. So it's a struggle of relationship, and I just want to know when the hell are the Republicans going to get with the program and stop being in this dumbass relationship. I am 3 minutes over. Look at that. I went 3 minutes over. Well, I was feeling a little bit better. I thought I'd go ahead and go over. We hit 45.3 thousand likes over on TikToks. The chat in YouTube was kicking. Pretty sure the chat in Instagram was kicking. We know how we do. We have come to the end of this morning's show. I'm going a little bit over because I have dogs and they don't know how to act. Remember, go to glitterwix.com, pick up the hottest, freshest, newest scent on these TikTok streets. It is called Villainous. It's inspired by yours truly, Thomas the Villain Bishop. Tomorrow, my good friend and brother, Brett Cross, will be doing a live on TikTok for most, if not all, of the day. Please drop in. Him and his wife, who lost their precious son, my nephew, Uzi, in the massacre at Uvalde. They are in financial dire straits. Please go over if you can. Donate. If not, at least go in, show them some love, give them some likes, make sure you gift them and everything else. I will try to stop in. That way, I want to bring visibility to it. I want to use my platform wisely, and I want to make sure that Brett and his wife both know. His wife is Nikki. I'm not going to screw it up, though. But I want them to both know that they are my brother and sister, and I love them to death, and that's why I will be there. If you like what I am doing here, go to patreon.com/Thomas DeVille Bishop, and for as little as $3 a month, you can help me do what I am doing right now. You can support the cause. Huma, my manager, and I will be getting together. We're going to start doing the merch and contests and things of that nature. Also, if you become a Patreon supporter, I am going to start shouting out my Patreon supporters once a week. So it could be you. Just remember that. If you don't want to go that far, and you're like, hey, I just want to get a guy a cup of coffee, Mr. Bishop 3687 over at Cash App, capital M and Mr. That's MR, capital B and Bishop 3687. I feel better. I'm still stoppy, still, clogged up because I had that Rona. But I'm on the mend because I got boosted. And I would like to thank the CDC and things like that for making sure that I didn't die. This is my second time of having the vid, and I'm not dead. And as long as I will take the boosters for as long as I need to because I got a daughter to raise. But I know some of y'all do know nothing about that. Raising her up, know nothing about that. Like, do y'all see? That's the Kamala Kendrick in her. I got children to raise, but I know you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? That's what she does. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Yes, I did get the booster shot, River. I did. And I'm still alive. So there. Hate it or love it, brother. I love you, Brother Brent. I will see you guys tomorrow. And as we always say before we end the show, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Know that I love you. Know that I care about you. And I want to see you come back tomorrow. Whether it's watching me on a live stream or listening to me at gcpr.live. That's where you can listen to the sound of coffee. Just in case you're on the run, you just can't watch me. Or maybe you don't want to see my face. Maybe you just want to, listen to my voice. That's perfectly fine. gcpr.live. We also have great other guests on this radio station. Don't think I'm the main attraction. I'm just a guy with a couple of shows on it. Go to gcpr.live and you'll be able to check out our bios and everything that we stand for. Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where every voice matters. And with that, I want to say have a fantastic morning. I will see you guys tomorrow.